or Beerco, put the pressure on Panda, put the pressure on Asterion. Don't let them get that space and push the ball downfield. Make them get into that ping pong back and forth where you'll be able to take control of it. But game one underway as Joe Mama wants to take the shot here. Nice little fake, gets it past one, but gets bumped off, giving Asterion plenty of time to get back on that. He's going to be high towards ceiling, trying to get the read here. Not going to have it. Nice little touch there to get it across field. Panda trying to play for the 50. Gets a favorable one. Ball bouncing free mid for a second. But Joe doing a great job of picking that one up. Jersey I got on tonight, I have the old Brewing Esports as Riot Maker gets a shot and a half off here from just inside midfield, pops it over Panda into the wide open net. And just like that, Beerco up 1-0, 28 seconds in. But Panda is going to send that kickoff right to Riot. Sends it into the corner. It's going to take a bounce right out mid. Asterion trying to play it off the bounce. Can't get it out too deep. As Joe Mama waiting perfectly for that one. Asterion gets a favorable bounce. Bouncing in the box. Riot Maker couldn't get the read. Panda with the tight angle. Just hits the post and bounces right out. Now Asterion off sidewall. It's going to come right back out towards mid. Panda's going to be there. Good job fighting through the bump to get the save. Now Asterion pushing this one downfield. Has Riot Maker hot on his heels. Panda's up for that one. Can't do anything with it as he is living up to his name with the Panda on the roof and the antenna there. But Beerco putting this to 2-1 off of the shot from Joe. Again, just a rotation from NolaFlight where they're pushing up to get offense. Second man overcommitted. Ball gets 50 installed at mid. And GFSF is in perfect position to get the shot and come away with the goal. As Joe looking for the double. Can't find it. Panda wants to play for the 50. Not going to be there. Riot Maker doing a good job of just popping it over the top. Asterion takes that shot far post. It's going to be just a little wide. Able to steal the boost here. He's going to be leaving. No. Asterion turns on that one, cutting Panda off. And Panda has to retreat. Now trying to slow play this one around Riot Maker. He's going to miss the touch. Ball bouncing across the box. Asterion's going to be there. This one's coming right back out for Panda, who's going to get demoed for his efforts. But Asterion, what a shot! Top cheddar bar down ski for NolaFlight. 3:20 to go. Panda sacrificing his body to get the touch there. And Asterion not letting him down. Beautifully placed shot to bring this within 3:20 to go. And I mean, they needed that little bit of love there. Joe was going to get an awkward touch. Panda's there, just gets there in time. Almost ends up missing that one, but puts it in the back of the net. And we are in a tie ball game here off of that kickoff. Reset it, get it back. We are tied with 3:15 to go. This is anybody's game now. And if you're GFSF, you have to take a step back here, right? Settle down, slow down just a little bit, and reset, because that was 2 quick goals coming out from NolaFlight off of good challenges that caught you being just a little too aggressive. Now Panda is going to take this one. He's looking for the pass out mid. He's going to slow play it. Nice hesitation. Got Joe to fight. But Asterion not able to get the challenge, but he's there for that one. Takes that off the bounce, and oh my lord, what a shot. 64 miles an hour. Joe didn't know that he had turned back on that one. Net wide open, and NolaFlight now up 1, 2:51 to go here. Game number 1. This one's going to be one clean. Panda has possession, able to get a touch, looking for a pass out mid. Not going to be there. Joe's going to pick it up. About 50 boost. Wants to follow this one. Went for the shot. Just overflew it a little bit. Ball going in the corner. Asterion able to pick up the full boost and possession here. Has a nice little dribble. Wanted to get the fake out. Not going to be there. Panda with the quick shot, but couldn't get enough on that one. Oh no. As he couldn't get that on target. And ends up going wide. Asterion now throwing this one off sidewall. Panda's going to pop this one, but it falls down. Joe Mama now has it. Looks for the little doink. Gets it towards net. Good stop there from Asterion. Now Asterion high off ceiling, looking to get it back to Panda. Panda has this one. Great pass over. Beautiful finish from Asterion to make this one 4-2, 2:04 to go. And Panda what a touch there. And Asterion could not have had an easier goal in his career so far. That one's wide open with the beautiful dime from Panda, putting it right on the nose of his car. Riot Maker throws this one off the ceiling. Asterion's going to be there. Gives the 50 towards sidewall. Panda trying to push this one down. He's going to leave it for Asterion. This one's on target. And Riot Maker cuts the lead in half. Minute 51 to go. Just throws a little bounce touch right towards net. And Panda can't get the read on it as it slows down just enough to throw him off. And it's 3-4, minute 51 to go. GFSF finally break that drought after that first minute of play where they put up 2 quick goals. Finally get one back here after the 4 unanswered from NolaFlight. But Asterion slow playing this one alongside while it's going to get a good 50 high off the ceiling. Panda's going to be there for another catch. Nice little pickup, nice little fake, and Panda taking that one far post. Beautiful play. 5-3, minute 31 to go here. And that touch right there, just catching Joe Mama off guard and sending it a little too far to the left for Joe to get the touch on that one. Opens up all the space to allow that touch to roll into the back of the net. Now Riot Maker is going to be picking this one up, looking to get a pass across the box, trying to get back within one again. Asterion, nice little flick, sends this one towards midfield, trying to pick it back up. Joe Mama's going to get a good 50. Panda needs to get back and wait for this one up for the save. Good job from Panda, not panicking on that one. But Joe Mama picks up the challenge. Asterion, good job there to cut that one off before it falls into the box for a goal. And Asterion gets the pass back to Panda, but he's going to end up dunking his own teammate as Joe Mama wants to get this one downfield on the open net. It's going to take a favorable bounce. Riot's there. Great placement from Riot on that one to get it back within one with 46 seconds to go. And GFSF not going quietly here in game number 1. Great placement coming out from Riot Maker. This kickoff's going to be huge for NolaFlight. Panda loses that one. Riot Maker picks it up. Joe Mama's going to be out towards mid. Looks for the cheeky redirect. Gets it high towards back wall. But Asterion's going to get dunked by Riot Maker. Riot Maker leaves it for Joe. Joe wants to get a touch off back wall. It's not going to be there. Now Panda on the counter. Pops it over the top of Riot. Wants to get the doink. But I think he sent that one wide with that touch. If he would have let it drop in front of him, he could have walked that one into the net. Now Panda's there, gets the 50, but it goes right to Riot. Wants the angle, can't quite find it. Asterion on the counterattack. Beats Joe Mama, 10 seconds to go. Asterion looking to ice this game, but Riot Maker doing everything they can to keep this ball up and push it downfield to get one last opportunity, but Asterion's gonna be there, trying to get the 0-second goal, not gonna find it as both of those opportunities go wide. And Golden Clouds gonna take game number 1 here in thrilling fashion, 5-4. But GFSF had a lot of opportunities down the stretch there, just not quite able to finish them off. And I mean, a lot of that probably comes down to just panic, right? Like you're late in the game, you know you need an equalizer, so you're just rushing every touch you have. And so it's Rocket League's just like pool, right? You need to look at where you want to touch the ball and where you need it to go based on where it's at. And when you start rushing, you take your eyes off of the target of where you want to get that touch, and it ends up sending your touch wide, which is what we saw there at the end of game number 1. And so if you're GFSF, like just take a step back, breathe a little bit, use this little bit of break, take some deep breaths in, let them out, and know like, hey, even outside of all of these mistakes, like you were still in this one. You still had a great opportunity to come away with a win here. You just got to make a couple small tweaks and you can shut them down. You did give me a hug at Worlds. That is very true. Worlds was so much fun. But heading into game number 2 here, I mean, a lot of this is going to come down to how GFSF starts it out here. And yes, they got the first 2 goals in the last one, but if they're able to get the first one, they need to play a little smarter and not so reckless like they did in game number 1, and they can easily come away with the win here. But Assyrian's going to be picking this one up. Nice little dribble, plays for the 50. Riot Maker wins that one all the way back into the corner. Panda trying to pick it up as he sends this one downfield. Panda looking for that tight angle, not going to have it. Joe Mama gets an awkward touch. Assyrian's up for that one, fakes out one, but it's going to be a 2-on-1 back the other way. Joe Mama, nice little pop here, trying to get another one. Panda fighting through that, and Joe, great job to not get another touch there and let that one drop in. Wanted to get that touch there, thinking the defender was going to be there, but no, seeing him get out of the way, just rotates his car, lets that one drop in, and it's 1-0, 4:23 to go. I am not 2-0, that's rude. You'll unplug his Ethernet right now. Fair enough. I wouldn't blame you. But Panda looking for the bump, gets it past Joe. Riot Maker's going to be there. Good 50 coming out. Assyrian's going to throw him into it. Looking to get a pass across. Panda with a quick cut. Gets a nice touch. This one's coming high off back wall. Wants to find the angle. Just throws it off back wall again. Assyrian's there. Oh, and that one just going off post. Now Joe Mama trying to get that one off the bounce. Not going to be there. Panda good 50. Ball sitting free. Assyrian open net. Can't get the hard shot off. That one just trickles towards Joe. Able to clear it downfield. Gonna get bumped into that one. Panda can't get the touch. Riot Maker has a lot of room for a play here. Beats Assyrian, and that one's gonna find the far post. 2-0, 3:31 to go. And I mean, this is oddly similar to last game. Last game, this is how it started, about the same time frame as well, and then NolaFlight was able to score 4 unanswered. So this is really make or break for Beerco right now. They need to just maintain what they're doing, not get over aggressive, and try and get a 3rd goal. You already have a security goal as it is right now, right? And when you start pushing for that 3rd one, gets a nice demo there, and Riot Maker makes me eat my words with that one. Gets a nice demo, but they weren't being over aggressive on that one. Riot got the touch, got the 50, went for the bump to open up some space for Joe. Ended up with the demo and an open net, able to walk that one in. Perfect opportunity, great execution. And now they're up 3, which make that 4 as Joe gets this one off the kickoff. And NolaFlight falling apart early here with 3:11 to go, find themselves down 4. And this seems like a really tall hill to climb back, as we saw them put up 5 last game, yes, but that's when they were on a roll and they were kind of feeling it. Right now, GFSF having all the advantages. Panda wanted to get the dunk there, not going to be there. Assyrian wanting to double, not able to get all the way up to that one. And now Riot Maker on the counterattack, looking to get something going here. Joe has played this one slow at midfield. Nice flick over the top. Almost ends up own goaling that. Panda can't get there. Riot Maker now pushing this downfield in a 1v1 against Assyrian, but has no boost. Assyrian doesn't know that. Has to play for the bump. Can't get around on that one. And Riot Maker makes us 5-0 thanks to Joe Mama for heading into net and forcing Assyrian to jump. And Assyrian just flipping the wrong way, not able to finish that one and get the touch. Beautifully done by Beerco. This one's rolling towards Panda. Panda's going to pick it up. Trying to get a little bounce dribble going. Joe Mama reads that well. High off back while Assyrian's up. Had the read just a little too quick onto that one. Panda's going to get beat. Assyrian with the challenge ends up throwing it back down almost onto his own net. What's going on, Mean Marine? Hopefully you're having a good evening as Assyrian pushes in the corner. Nice touchdown field. He's trying to follow it. Bumps off. One. Tries to get another follow-up. Panda's going to be there. Nice collection, but it just rolls too far away. Couldn't get the shot on the open net as Riot Maker almost ends up own goal. He gets the bounce off back wall. Panda's going to leave this one for Assyrian. Assyrian gets it across the box, but no one there to finish it as Joe sends it back downfield, and Panda's going to be there. Wanted to get the pop down towards net. Ends up getting it towards sidewall, where Joe sends this one to the far side, playing a little bit of keep away. It's a minute 45 to go here. GFSF in full control of this one. They're up 5-0. Riot Maker just rotating back post, waiting to see what Panda wants to do. Panda pinches it too far to the other side. Assyrian up for this one. Trying to get the read, has plenty of boost, but Riot Maker, good patience to sit up for that one and wait for it to apex and then start to fall before he gets the challenge and make sure there's no follow-up opportunities. Now Assyrian's up for this one, gets a 50, but it goes all the way back towards their own half. Riot Maker is going to get the low 50, trying to recover. Oh, and just misses the recovery. This one's sitting on the goal line. Somehow doesn't find the back of the net as Joe throws this off the corner, trying to follow that one up. It's going to send it to the opposite side. And seems like, yes, GFSF wants to get one more goal, but they're also content just playing keep away from NolaFlight right now to make sure they don't get any momentum. But as I say that, Joe sending this one downfield has to get a good 50. Riot Maker, huge demo there, as it looked like Panda was going to be able to get a shot off and maybe get a goal in this one to start building some momentum. But that demo shut down any opportunity of that as Panda again sends that one just high and a little wide. NolaFlight's shot accuracy here in game number 2 just not where it was in game number 1 as Assyrian throws this one on target. That one's gonna float in. And NolaFlight getting a little bit of momentum late here in game number 2 could be what they needed going into game 3, but with how dominant Spearco has looked in this one, it's tough to think that NolaFlight will be able to claw their way back in game 3. But you know, we always say it doesn't matter if you win by 30 or you win by 1. A win is a win all the same. Doesn't matter how many goals you put up, just that you come away with a win. And so for NolaFlight, it could be just one they need in the next game to come away with it. But if GFSF play as well as they did at the start of game 1 and as well as they played there about 3 minutes into game 2, I mean that they're gonna run away with this one. When they're playing on point, they look very, very, very solid for this tier. And I mean, there was really not anything that NolaFlight could do to kind of slow them down there. And if you're NolaFlight, you got to be more aggressive on the defensive end. You got to start locking them down because you're giving them a lot of space at midfield, but you're also rushing that challenge because you're getting to him late. And so you're trying to flip and read where he's going rather than being up on him and dictating where he's going to go, right? Like, that's the one thing they need to realize. If they're going to challenge up on Riot and Joe, challenge them early so they don't have as many options and you can force them to make a touch where you want the ball to go rather than giving them 2 or 3 card lengths before you go to challenge. And then they have all this space to process where they're going to make that challenge. Because so far, when you're giving them that space, they're taking full advantage of it and they're coming away with goals. And you can't live that way forever or ever at all, even in tier 5. So cool, Riot Maker able to hop in. And so for NolaFlight, tighten up that defense, start locking them down. Don't give them a second touch. Challenge them on the first touch and make them work for those seconds. As the Styrian's already on back wall, pops this one up high. Riot Maker's going to be there. Double commit coming out from NolaFlight. But Joe Mama not able to get there for the shot as this one rolls into the corner. Panda trying to take this one off back wall. Wants to get a bang downfield, which is too awkward a position to get that one. The Styrian off sidewalk gets a touch off ceiling, but it doesn't go as far as he wants. Panda's up for that one. Good clean beat on Joe. Riot Maker last one left. The Styrian looking for the bump. Panda's going to be there. Can't put it on the open net. That one touched just a little too far and nothing they could do about that one. And Panda can't get the touch there, and that just is going to fall in for Riot Maker here. And for GFSF up 1-0, 4:19 to go. As Panda wanted the catch there, just got a little too under it. Ended up getting a little pop, and by the time he tried to adjust, it was already in the back of the net. Unfortunate there for NolaFlight, but for GFSF picking up right where they left off in game number 2. This one's coming high off back wall. Panda's going to be there trying to get the challenge on Joe. Goes to the opposite side. Asterion now taking this one off ceiling. He's going to be dropping it right down. Riot, good clean beat, and that's going to be open for a second. Joe racing down for it. He's going to be looking for the pass out to Riot. Not going to be there as Panda wants to get the recovery, wants to get the hook on this one into the corner. Asterion waiting mid, waiting for that high pop out, and Panda just not able to get that read, knowing that both defenders were there, and GFSF doing a good job of putting on pressure and forcing Panda to make an adjustment where he couldn't get a clean pass out mid. But Asterion, a huge beat there, trying to get down, bumps off Riot, but Panda's sitting all the way back in their own corner. And for NolaFlight, man, they are just playing way too passive. And Birko doing a great job of putting it to them. They're noticing how much space they're being given, and they are taking full advantage of it right now as Joe Mama gets another one here. Just a nice challenge. Second man went for that one, was beat to it, and Joe just takes his time and taps it into the net. I see you in there, NolaFlight, with the crying face, but it's NolaFlight wants to be more aggressive, but when they're being aggressive, it's at inopportune times, and it's just giving Birko open net after open net as Joe gets another one here. 3-0, 3:06 to go. And just gets a good 50. I thought he fell into that one there. He just hits post, gets a little bit of love, and rolls in. And I mean, NolaFlight is in dire straits right now. They need something to turn this around in a hurry, or we're going to see GFSF with another 5-1 victory here. As Riot Maker takes that quick shot, Panda's going to pop this one up. Wanted to get underneath it and get the catch, gets a nice little pop over Joe here. Riot Maker's going to be there trying to clear it all the way. Asterion misses that one. Riot Maker with the open net is able to recover through the bump, walk that one in. And it's 4-0, 2:45 to go. And NolaFlight's aggressiveness getting absolutely demolished as every time their second man tries to be aggressive, Birko just getting a little touch past second and getting wide open net after wide open net. As Joe tries to get another one there, double commit coming out from them. Asterian's going to try and get this one out to Panda really quick, but doesn't get the touch he wants. That one ends up dying along back wall. Panda, a little doink into their own corner. It's going to be slow playing this one. Given tons of space, pops this one up high, but doesn't have the boost to follow it. Riot Maker tries for the quick shot. Asterian's going to be there to follow it up, throws it just downfield. Asterion tries to find the angle, takes the shot. That one's just high. Panda's not going to be there, and what an outlet pass, and what a read from Joe. Having the utmost faith in Riot Maker to get the save here, and Riot just clears it right down to him. Beautiful pass, beautiful finish. 5-0, 2:09 to go. And if you're NolaFlight, I don't really know what you can do here. I mean, you're behind the 8 ball. You're down 5. Your offense has been stagnant since game number 1. It's up late in game 2 there, but I mean, they've just been all over you. As Panda finally gets one here. 5-1, minute 55 to go. Nice little challenge. Pops it over Joe. Gets a good read off the post here. That looked like it's going to kick up a little too high, but he's able to get up high enough for it to finish that one off. And I mean, it could be the start of something good for NolaFlight, but every time they've had some offense going in the last couple games, I mean, GFSF has been right there to put it back to them, as this one's going to get cleared all the way down. Net was open. It's going to be sent wide. Riot Maker can't get there. Now NolaFlight only down 3, minute 40 to go, starting to come alive here. As Joe uncharacteristically just misses that read there. He's been on point with those for the last 3 games, but not in this one. But now this one's going to sidewall. Joe's going to be there. Wanted to get the ceiling reset, didn't have enough height for that one. Gets the dunk on Panda, wants to get the shot off. Asterian's going to clear this one downfield. Goes right to Riot Maker, who pops that one up high, throws it off back wall. Panda, it's a little bit of a touch just to throw it away from Joe, but Asterion, wanted that bang on target. Not able to get enough of that one. Sends it down where Riot Maker is able to take control over it. But Asterion now looking for the pass out mid. Panda going for the bump, can't find it. Riot Maker's going to be there. Throws that one just a little wide, but Asterion gives it a little bit of help to send it back towards midfield. Asterion can't pick that one up. Riot Maker looking for the pass over to Joe. Nice cut there. Panda with the shot. Oh, and it's 5-3, 59 seconds to go. NolaFlight clawing and scratching their way back into this one. Only down 2. As Fox says it best, not over yet. But if you're Beerco, you need to shut this down with a goal right now before you give too much confidence to NolaFlight that they can come back in this one. But there's a full field bang. Asterian's going to try and get the read. Joe's going to be there. Nice touch coming out from Joe, but not going to be able to get the follow-up. Asterian's going to be there. Shot coming out. That one's going wide. Panda picks it up, wants to get the hard shot off. Angle just a little too tight, not able to get that one. This is going to be 50 far side. Final 30 seconds to play here. NolaFlight still down 2. They need a quick goal if they want to have a shot to tie this one up. This one's gonna be bouncing free. Joe's gonna miss that one. Riot Maker, awkward touch. Asterian's gonna be there. He misses the 50, and that's cleared all the way down into the corner. Panda's gonna pick up that corner boost, and good job from Riot there, just slow playing that one. But Asterian, huge clear downfield, looking for another pass back to Panda, but Joe wins that 50 and ends up taking down game number 3 here for Beerco, off of a great play as Riot Maker just sitting back post, not allowing NolaFlight to get another one. As this is still alive, trying to get one for the road. Asterian almost giving it a little bit of help, but that one drops, and GFSF Beerco take this one 5-3 and move on to series point here. And with a win for either of these teams, I mean, that moves them to 3-1 and sets them up very, very well for playoffs. And if you're GFSF, just keep playing the same way you were, right? Like, you were playing very smart, very patient. Rotations were looking good. Yes, you got a little sloppy when you got up 5-0, but most teams do when you end up getting a larger lead. But they didn't let it slip out of their hands completely. When they got within 2, they started to lock down and keep it close and make sure that NolaFlight didn't get many more opportunities after that one. So again, going into game 4 here for GFSF, just get the first goal. Get the first goal. You've shown in the last 2 games that game 1 was a fluke. You're able to hold the lead, and you're able to give yourself a little bit of a cushion in case the team gets hot. And so Joe's going to be trying to get an early one here. Goes for the Goomba. Oh my goodness. Joe just pops that one down. He's trying to find someone in front of the net and finds Panda, and somehow that hits Panda and picks up speed to go into the back of the net. And it's 1-0 for Beerco early in this one, just 7 seconds in. Joe's going to be trying to get a touch there. Not going to have it as Panda gets a good 50. Riot Maker pushes this one back towards midfield. Asterian sends it all the way down. Joe Mama's going to slow pick this one up, and that's going to be open. He needs to walk it in and does just that. Smart play getting on the left side of that one as it's rolling in, just to play for any 50 opportunity that Asterian might have if he had enough boost. And Joe, heads up play there, extends the lead to 2 with 4:34 to go. If you're NolaFlight, you need to stop this bleeding now before it gets out of hand. We saw last game, once Beerco gets rolling, it ends up with 5 or 6 unanswered. Asterian's going to be taking a shot on the open net. Not hard enough, but Panda's there to follow that one up and give it that extra oomph to get it across the goal line. 2-1, 4:23 to go here. Game number 4. NolaFlight trying to extend this to game 5, but Beerco trying to shut them down before they can even get there. One's going to be stalled out. Panda loses that 50. Shots going to be coming out from Riot Maker. Asterian, dangerous challenge, but a huge win. This goes all the way back down. This one's across the net. Panda! Oh, Panda just missing that one. Asterian looking for the Doomsy. Can't find it. This one's coming high towards ceiling. Asterian's up quick for that one. Shot coming out from Panda. Oh, we got a tie ball game with 4:02 to go here. NolaFlight answers back after Beerco goes up 2-0 to tie this one just 50 seconds later. Now, this is where Beerco started to panic a little bit in game one, and then it turned into 4 unanswered for NolaFlight before Beerco could answer back. This is where we're going to see what they're made of. Are they able to learn from their lessons of game one, or is it going to turn into an all over again? And Riot Maker answers that question quickly with a nice shot here. Just gets a little bit of a touch, and Joe, being a nuisance, bumping Asterion everywhere so he couldn't get there for the save. 3-2, 3:51 to go. Nice little kickoff. Asterions up quick for this one. Should be first one to it, but took a little too long to get there. Gave Riot Maker a chance. As Panda looks for the quick turn, wants to get the touch out towards mid. Joe now picks this one up. He's going to get deleted by Panda. As Asterion wants to follow that one. Asterion removes Riot Maker from the field. They're going to have a little bit of time here, but Joe, off the respawn, pushes that pressure quick. Panda now has this one. Looking for the pass out. Gets this one up high. Asterion's there for it, but Riot Maker, great patience to just get a nice touch downfield. Now Panda's going to be in an awkward spot. Riot Maker not pushing that one. Just waiting, pre-walling, looking for the pass down. Gets a little bit of a waterfall. This one's floating free. Joe's up for that one. Touches it with his wheels. And it's 4-2, 3:07 to go. And Beerco doing a good job of answering back here strong to go back up 2, where in game one, this is where they had fallen down 4-2. So a change of script here for them. But Panda's going to pick up that full boost in the corner. Joe trying to get the read off the ceiling. Just mistimes that jump a little bit. Panda's going to be there waiting for Riot to make a read. Sends it into the corner. Pass across. Asterion's there. Nice shot. 4-3, 2:53 to go. Great infield pass coming out here from NolaFlight. As Panda just waited to see what Riot was going to do. Asterion, having all the trust in the world in Panda, waited for that pass to come across, and as soon as it did, made it count with the absolute banger into the back. That kickoff's going towards the corner. Asterian's going to be there trying to get the read. Riot's going to beat him, and Riot beats the entire Nola defense and just walks that one in off of one good 50. And that is a result of communication from NolaFlight's end. Panda should have been rotating back. Asterion thought he was. No one said anything. Asterion went to back off, and by that time, Riot was able to recover and just punish the misrotation and walk in an easy open net shot there. Oh, I thought Asterion was going to own goal for a second. Takes this one off sidewall. Nice touch. Throws it into the opposite corner. Riot Maker's going to be there. Ball still in the corner. Asterion looking for the pass out to Panda. Gets this one to fall off back wall, but not hard enough to make anything threatening. Now Joe's going to be there. He's going to get deleted by Panda. Panda's going to pick up the full boost out of the corner, but Riot ends up with the ball. Asterion trying to clear this one downfield. Joe's going to be there. Panda with the shot. That one's going to fall in time. And Panda brings this one back within 1. 2:09 to go. 5-4. But NolaFlight hasn't been able to get closer than one down in this entirety of game 4 so far. They are going to need a little magic if they want to tie this one up and possibly take a lead. This one's coming off sidewall. Joe's going to be there, wants to get the shot, not going to have it. Takes an awkward bounce. Riot's there. Good shot, just wide. Panda bites on the fake challenge, but wins a huge 50. A huge 50 from Panda. Great recovery. Joe just trying to send it to the opposite side. Panda stuck his line and able to bury that one to tie it up at 5 with 1:56 to go. And NolaFlight trying to keep their hopes of winning this series alive as Panda gets a nice little fake there, throws this one across. Asterian's up for it. Joe. Oh, good clear, but Panda accidentally sends that back towards his own net. Riot gets the demo. And in a odd series of events here, it ends up 6-5. Panda just trying to rotate out, had no boost to get back on that one, and Riot still leads him and allows that ball to roll on in for Joe. 6-5, 1:42 to go, and maybe that was the rest of Nola's magic, because Panda's up for this one, takes the shot, hits crossbar. Can't get any love there, but a double commit coming out from Beerco. Ball still in the corner. Asterion up for this one. Great touch, great beat. 6-6, minute 27 to go. Game number 4, and we are in a barn burner. But so far, every time NolaFlight's been able to keep in this game, Birko has been able to get a lead. And what happened here? Joe, a little too quick to the kickoff, jumped wide of it, and Panda just gets a little touch and it finds the back of the net. Now 7-6 in favor of NolaFlight, minute 25 to go. Asterian's gonna be taking that shot off sidewall. Riot, good read. Thought that one was in as Panda sends that back to Asterian. Asterian back to Panda. They're just trying to kill a little time, waiting for a good opportunity, but keeping rotations tight. Joe Mama almost own goaling there. Panda's gonna miss that boost, able to steal the mid. Joe's gonna be on low here, trying to get that one all the way around. Gets it out towards mid, but Panda's gonna be there to shut that one down. Asterian takes control of this one, just throws it into the opposite corner. Ball's rolling free. Panda's gonna be slow playing this one, trying to get the read, gets a good 50, should bounce right back for Joe to get a huge clear though, but Asterian reads that one well. Ball in the corner, grabs the full boost. Joe can't get the read on that one. And NolaFlight up 8-6 with 40 seconds to go. But I mean, even with 40 seconds, we've seen almost no defense this game. So 2 goals for Birko, not out of the question. All going to come down to this kickoff here. Joe should have a free touch here. He's going to miss that one. Riot Maker able to rotate back, get the touch, send it to the far side. He's going to pick up full boost and get the turn, but misses the ball. That one's going to be left in the corner. Asterian gets a good 50. Final 30 seconds to go. Panda trying to get the rotate through. Gets that one off back wall. Oh, almost on goaling. Able to slow up just enough to keep that out of their net by their own hands. As Asterian's just going to clear this one down. That's on target, and it's 9-6 with 9 seconds to go. And NolaFlight going to be forcing game number 5 here. Very, very well played. Good answer back from NolaFlight. Honestly felt like when GFSF had gone up 2 multiple times there, felt like the series was all but theirs, but NolaFlight able to fight through it and force game number 5 as the final seconds tick off. GFSF wanted to get one more, not able to. And NolaFlight comes away with a 9-6 win, game 5. Both these teams trying to move up in the standings and secure a playoff spot by going 3-1 early in the at the end of the season here. It's weird only being 5 weeks. I'm not used to that where there's normally 6, but in most leagues that I've been in. But GFSF doing a little bit of time here, taking a little bit of time to talk through things, right? They got 40 seconds in between matches, and this is very smart. We don't see this a lot in lower tiers, like tiers 4, 5, or 6, where you're on match point, you end up 2 or 3 goals, the other team comes back and fights back, and then you try and like get right into the next game. But GFSF here, just taking a second to mentally reset, probably talking to each other to pump themselves up and come up with a game plan going into game 5 here. And that's the smart thing to do, and you could be even icing NolaFlight a little bit, right? They were hot. They had the hot hand in the second half of that game to come away with the win. And so make them cool down a little bit, make them think about things, make them get ready for this game 5 here and play a little bit of mind games. Look, man, mind games make a huge, huge difference. As it looks like both teams are now on the pitch for game 5, our second game 5 of the evening. Winner moves to 3-1. Losers drop to 2-2 and will continue to fight for their lives next week. Joe off the corner. This one's going to be bouncing free mid. Riot, huge dunk, but that one's going to be just high as Panda wants to get the shot off there. Didn't get all of it. And Joe able to make an easy save. Asterian takes that shot from the angle. Oh, good save coming out there. Now Riot Maker going for the shot. Panda just pops this one into the corner. Asterian having to avoid the bump. Joe's going to be there, gets it past him. But Panda has a free possession, looking to find Asterian. That ball's just a little slow, gives Joe and Riot time to get back, but Riot misses the touch. Asterian's there, jumps, and Riot just overdrives it. And NolaFlight up 1-0, 4:22 to go here. I mean, still early in this game, and we saw the last one was an absolute shootout. And so still plenty of time, but that has to be a little tilting if you're Beerco, knowing that you just gave that one up as this one comes high off back wall. Asterian trying to get the read, pushes it into the corner, wants the double, takes an awkward bounce. Joe's going to grab that mid boost. Asterian's going to be there to force Joe to slow down just a little bit. Panda can't get the angle on that one, but the post being friendly to NolaFlight there, forcing that one out and towards the corner. And Riot Maker looking for the cross here. Asterian, good patience to wait for that one to get just a little far away from the car before the challenge. And Panda's going to pick this one up along sidewall. Riot Maker, last one back. Panda's going to have a high pop. Now trying to play this one, gives it over the top. This one's going to be bouncing free. Asterian's there. Gets the 50, and it's 2-1. NolaFlight, 3:30 to go here. And great play coming out from Panda to get that little bit of a touch, and Asterian having all the faith that they could win that 50, because if they don't, it is a tie ball game, and Beerco able to just walk that one in on the wide open net back the other way. Riot Maker has this one, gets to cut across, trying to get another turn on it, not going to be there. Panda trying to clear it out. Joe's going to be there right at midfield to keep the pressure going. Shot coming out from him, but doesn't have the boost to follow that one up. Asterian towards sidewall, trying to play for the 50. Joe can't get the read. This is going to be a favorable bounce. Tried to get it to Panda while he was looking for the bump. Panda able to win that 50. Now playing another one. This one rolls right across the box. Riot Maker's not going to have it. If Asterian can push this one quick, could have a shot, but no. Joe, first one there, looks for the tight angle. Not going to have that one. Riot Maker just missing the shot. Panda picks this one up, pushes it all the way down in the corner, looking for the pass out to Asterian. This one comes all the way across the box, right on the goal line, but Asterian can't get there, just playing patient. He's going to get bumped off. Joe now trying to clear this one downfield. Panda is going to drop all the way back and just play this one off the bounce. Asterian cuts him off, though. Could have been dangerous, but they come away unscathed there as Asterian, again, just pushes that one, trying to get a shot. Nothing's going to be there. Riot Maker absolutely keeping Beerco in that one as it looked like an open net. He's flying out of nowhere to get that save as two members of NolaFlight were right there trying to push that one through. Panda wanted to drop that one back to Asterian. It's not going to be there. Asterian, good fake challenge to force Riot Maker into an awkward spot. Shot coming out. Riot, great job noticing Asterian was going to fall awkwardly off back wall and just pops it over the top. 2-1, minute 58 to go here, and what has been a defensive battle so far, especially after game number 4, where we had 14 goals scored. Kickoff back to Panda. Panda, a little bit of an awkward touch, but able to get it over the top of Joe. Gets this one past Riot Maker. Trying to slow play this one, and oh my. Panda, he has a family. The dangles, the dirtiest of dangles coming out from Panda here. Gets it up. Joe thought he was going to flick it, and Panda just lets it roll right on past and into the net. 3-1, minute 48 to go. NolaFlight extending that lead back to 2. But Beerco has had a great history of being able to answer back against this NolaFlight team. Now Panda looking for that angle. Wants to get the shot off. It's going to be there. Joe, great rotation. Good angle to get the save there, but doesn't get the boost. He's going to be low along sidewalls. He's pushing it downfield. Asterian's going to be there for the challenge. Picks up that mid boost. Riot Maker, the only one with boost right now. As Panda's up for this one, takes a little bit of a bounce shot. They never expect a bounce shot. It's 4-1, minute 18 to go. NolaFlight up big here. And a nice little touch. Joe just a little too far forward. One of the toughest shots to save, that little slow change-up bounce shot just behind your car. Riot Maker wants to push this one over to Joe. It's going to be there. Joe just bangs this one down, but Asterian already back in net, just slow playing this one. And it looks like NolaFlight's looking to just play lockdown defense here, but that's a dangerous spot to be in. It's giving Beerco so much space. as Panda again gets it past Joe here. Nice play out of the corner, walks that one on a line into the back of the net. Joe can't recover. Riot Maker a little too far off the goal line there. And 5-1, 56 seconds to go. And NolaFlight looking to run away with game 5 here. Joe looking to get that quick turn on it. Not going to be there. Panda pops this one up. Asterian's already there. Gets a good 50. Dangerous challenge. Both are in that same corner. Asterian trying to get there. He's going to get deleted. Joe now has this one. Wants to get the shot off. Just overdrives it and then leaves it. Panda playing for the 50. Coming high off ceiling. Asterian free possession. Just throws it downfield and making Mirko just use all their boosts to get up for these challenges and touches so far. Asterian, dangerous angle to take on that one, but still comes away with a nice 50 to the corner. Good job from Riot Maker to get there high off ceiling. Asterian's gonna be there, just beats Joe to that one. Ball towards midfield. Panda now picks this one up, looking to ice the game here. Final seconds ticking off, and that is gonna do it for series number 2 as NolaFlight Golden Clouds fight back to take game number 5, 5-1. And move on to 3-1 in tier 5 and plant themselves firmly into playoff contention. Very, very well played by both teams. It was a great back and forth between the two. What time is it? It is 9:46. So, if we have someone from NolaFlight, we can do a quick interview if you want to hop on in. If not, no big deal. But let's see if we have anybody. Musa, let me know if there's anyone in there. If not, I am going to. All right. So, huge shout out before we go to break here to SkillQuest, our sponsor of the evening. SkillQuest. If you love Rocket League and are interested in coding, you can win money by learning to build a bot that plays Rocket League. SkillQuest is hosting a bot design competition for those who take the course on how to build a Rocket League bot. Through the course, you'll learn how to program in Python, and at the end of the summer, you'll compete for over $2,000 in cash and prizes. Make sure you sign up on the SkillQuest website and let them know that LeagueOS sent you. Use command !SkillQuest in chat to learn more information about it and see about getting enrolled and possibly winning some great prizes. You are welcome, Joe Mama. It was my pleasure to cast for you guys, but we are going to head to about an 8-minute break here before we get ready for the next matchup and our last matchup of the evening, as we have another NolaFlight team, NolaFlight Crimson at 3-0, taking on Purdue Black at 3-0 in a 3v3 East Tier 3 matchup, Battle of the Titans, and the #1 spot in that tier. But we will see you guys on the other side of the break.